Hi everybody, we're back. Continue on with our topo site project with our multi-discipline template in Revit. So we've got a little bit going on here. So I'm gonna just show you how this works and add a few features for our site drawing. And by the way, like, share, subscribe, notify, helps me make these videos. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna focus in this view and we can modify this. We got the sidewalk here and we probably need to go all the way down, so I'm gonna just select it here. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna tab to it. You gotta select it, and I want to edit the sketch, so I'll go into it and I'll just tick on it and I can move it. I'll move it all the way up to there, to the sidewalk. Actually, let's pull it back to the building, at the building edge, and we'll go finish it. So we've got our sidewalk going all the way up to there. And then let's select it again. We got all these different area. We got driveway. I'm gonna go with this 8-inch concrete path. Let's go with the 8-inch concrete path for this. Yeah, that's better. And then we'll do that same here. So we can select this and we can change this to 8-inch concrete path here. So that would be the sidewalk. Okay, and then now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tab this guy here. I'm gonna edit sketch again. I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna edit this bad boy. I'm gonna grab this. Nope. I'm gonna grab just the sidewalk here if I can. Yeah, I got it. Select it. No, it's probably better to tab here because you wanna. I don't want the subsurface here. I want just the sidewalk. Okay, so I'll select right on it. Tab, I got it. I want to edit this sketch here. But this time I want to just mirror this because I want this sidewalk to go this other side too. So you can do this. I want to do a mirror for this center line right here. Let me see, is that it? Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't have it. Sorry. So I'm going to tab to everything. Yep, I got it. And I want to mirror off of that center line right there. Okay, and then I'll just bring this over to here. So this is how you do your site features pretty much. And down here, now we've got this asphalt pavement back here, which we probably will use for our trucks and our driveways and our parking. So let's go and modify this, edit this sketch here. Just bring it up to the building and finish. Actually, might want this a little bigger. So let's edit again. Let's push this guy all the way out to say here. Now, if you wanted to do a road or something in here, probably want to come in this way. So now what you can do is you can go into our annotate tab and go detail lines and say we'll just push a road, we'll go line here. Take it up to there, I think. And we'll offset this about 30 feet, whatever. Just say 30 feet away here, go that way. And then I want to do an arc here. This is just, you know, playing around. This is probably something fun to do with this landscaping. We do it right there. And we'll, okay, cancel out of that. Again, please subscribe to the channel, guys. It helps me do this. This is probably one of the fun things to do. I'm going to take this guy, undo that. I want to take it around a little further. Okay, there we go. Let's push that baby right to about there. Yep, and then we want to offset this 30 feet. And we might want to just draw some lines here to clean this up. Just clean that up there, there. And then I might want to draw a line here. Now this will be a tangent there. And then a little tangent there as well. And clean this up. Same with this. And we'll need another line out here. So if somebody can do this better than me, or you want to take this and try it out, feel free to ask. Or do your own. But this is just looking at some of these new features they have in the site and massing here. So then, okay, let me grab that guy. And I want to just move it up to there. Now, and then I need another line here. Mind you, these are detail lines. Go there. And now for this, we've got our lines in and everything, that's good. Okay, but that has to be under site and massing. Again, topo solid. I'm sorry, cancel that out. We'll select the solid here, the site, the topo, and then we'll do a subdivide. So we'll just pick lines on these lines here that we created. So I just sort of drew the other lines in, but we're going to do these this way. And then we'll finish it. But over here we'll say, this will be our, that's a pathway, we need a driveway here. So we've got a concrete driveway here. We'll finish it. Okay, so we've got our driveway here, and we're going here back where our trucks are going to be. And I don't know, maybe some site features out here, a little park area, but our trucks will come through here, and our parking will be over here as well. So we'll have parking and trucks this way. So now, let's look at some of these other features we got here. We got our tree component here. We got our sidewalk to get back there. Now out here, let's do a little something else. We need a retention pond for all these buildings these days. They need ponds. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to select it, topo surface again. And then, well, first of all, I'm going to do my lines work again. So I'm going to go to annotate detail lines. Now we got to blow these detail lines away at some point, or they could stay there, but eventually they're going to go. So I'm going to draw, let's see if I can get a spline or something. There we go, something like this here. Something kind of cool shape there. Maybe like this. Actually, let's close this off right there. No, let's do this. I'm gonna undo a little bit of that back. So we can grab this guy and we can modify it with these pull arrows here, see? But a spline is not going to be a good thing to do here. We want to do something really simple, or let's just take this guy and see if we can close this off. So we want to undo that. We don't want to do a spline here. Actually, let's try this. You want to arc it together, connect these 2 points here. Point here, let me see. Sorry, folks. And you'll go there. So we're going to have a little pool here. Now what has to happen here is the same thing that we did with the sidewalk and the fence. We basically want to select it, or we want to go into our edit the site, the topo servers, and then we want to pick lines here. Going to modify, go to subdivide, and then we want to pick our lines in our subdivide here. Let's pick here, here, and here. And then we'll finish it. But we don't want concrete here. We'll select it here, and we want water. Okay, now as you see, that water is way deep down below. We don't want that one, so I'm going to undo that. We'll select it again. Now, we want to select 3 feet of water. So we got 36 inches of water here. So now what we can do, and what we can do with all of these elements, we can select it here. Let's select this water and any element here. So grab it. We can edit this type. We can duplicate it and treat it just like a floor. So let's make this a little deeper. Let's call this 48-inch water. Okay. And then we'll edit this and change this to 4 feet. Okay. Now, if you go back and look at this structure, we can add layers to this if we want. But for this case, I'll tell you what, let's add a layer of sand here. So we can go insert here. We do a preview as well. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to preview this now. And we go insert. And we need to bring this up. And we'll go here with a substrate. And we'll call this sand. We'll make this sand here. If I can bring it up. Come on now. Might bring, okay. So here we go. So let's go with sand. I don't find any sand, or it's gravel. Yeah, that'll work. Gravel would be good. Yeah, we got some gravel there. Come on with it. Why is that not working? Okay, use an appearance, and appearance will look like that. Apply. Okay. And now this is going to be, we're going to make this a foot. Now let's make this 6 inches. And this is 3/6 here. So as you can see, it's drawing into my view, into my preview. 3/6. So we're going to go OK. Apply. OK. And there we go. There's our little pond there. So as you get in there and see, you can see the gravel or whatever. And then we want to just go and add some more site features. Like we've got so many different things to work with here. I'm going to go and add some trees. Let's see. Let's go site and massing. And then you have your components here. You can do a tree here. A lot of trees by the pond, I guess. Those are big ones, and then we can go with the smaller trees. Japanese cherries, oh, that'd be nice. Cherry blossoms along here. In this area over here, I guess. I mean, you can decorate this however you want. Now, the parking here, we've got also, we can do a parking component. So here's our parking component, and this is basically, you can go in here and just place one of these guys here, and you can copy them over. You can use an array tool to do this, so I can select this guy, and I could do an array. Where is it? Here's the array. And I could go from, say, this one. And I can go to the second. And I can say, let me say, I don't know. Maybe that's 10 spaces. Well, let's go with 10 for now. I will say 10 spaces at that distance. And there, well, probably need more, so let's add 5 more. Let's say 15 then. Okay, we got 1, 2 more many, so we're gonna delete that one out. So that's basically how this works, guys. There's our parking here, and then we've got our truck area, so we can go in here also. Let me see. Now we can insert other components. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to insert. They go to insert. I'm going to load family from Autodesk. And then we can go to site components. Here we go, site. So we've got a whole collection of things we can have. We've got our pavement marking here. We've got trucks. Actually, let's drop a truck in here. We'll go site again. It should be in the site component. And there's our truck. Has its radiuses and everything on it. So we're gonna say put it right about here to make sure it'll fit. Due to the fact that we have, let me see. Yep, right at our driveway there. There's our truck. So anyway, guys, just wanted to show you this. Now I want to show you a couple other things here. So I'm going to conclude this with our site. Now there are a few other things, nice features here we can look at here. So I'm going to just go out here and I'm going to look at this site view. This is the 3D view here. So view, tab. Now we can also change these elevations and add contours to this. So for instance, we're going to back in site and massing. I might do this in another video. So we can select this and we can add point and we can modify this. So here I might select this guy here and you can see there's a point in there, there's an elevation. I might want to lift this up, say 5 feet. Let's make it 3 feet. I don't need too extreme there. And as you can see, the contour lines start coming in here. Let's drop this down to 1 foot. Because we want to be away, we want to push the water away. Just like over this side, we want to drop things kind of low because we want that pond to collect the water from the driveway and the. So this one, we'll direct this one down to, let's make this a -1. And as you notice, the pool and everything goes with it. Everything goes down with it. You go there and here. We'll say this is going to be, let's make this 2. So there you go, folks. And then again, we can add other points here. We can add points in different locations, but I'm going to leave it there for now because I think Revit is going to act up on me because I had a little issue doing this before with these points in the surface. I guess it's my computer. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope this helps. Go back into my, Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe. I'll see you in the next. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we go. So that's how you use some of the components and features in this program. I'm going to do this in probably realistic and go back and finish our architectural model. Do our roof and everything, but we pretty much got the site nailed down. I'm not going to come back in this drawing. I just wanted to show you some of those nice features in the topo service and how you can do roads and water and add features. So everybody, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Everybody be safe and please like, share, subscribe to this channel. There we go. Okay, y'all. Have a good one. Bye. Be safe. Take care.